I didn't want to communicate this, but I think it's important because it shows what we spent a chunk of time doing. We had a number of delegates from Nigeria that were refused their visas, about 40 delegates from Nigeria. Wow. And one of our companies here, one of our partners, was leading a delegation of over 30 companies, and only about 7 got their visas. In fact, actually 5. She just pointed out to me to say it was 5. So we are working with the embassy. We really appreciate the help and support of Her Excellency in helping to soften this, because we believe that there cannot be partnerships that work if companies cannot then interact with each other. So we're actually working on this, and just like all of us, in any way we can help to contribute towards increased trips between both countries to also play a role in that. So that also explains a bit of why the hall looks the way it is today, but more delegates will come in the afternoon. I would like to invite, without much further ado, the moderator for the Finance and Investment session, Nick Nobruk, who is the Managing Editor of the Africa Report. Nick has experience in Africa, and he won the 2011 Agribusiness Reporting Award for Journalist of the Year. You're welcome, Nick. Yes, please, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thanks for digging up that very old award. Very kindly, John. Perhaps I can invite my panel onto the stage. Welcome to this session. The audio is now working. Is the coffee working? It looks like it is. Great. We have some terrific guides to this session on investment and finance. We have Etienne Giros, who's the president of the French Council of Investors in Africa, known as CIAN. We have Dr. Nino Imouad, CEO of Vandis Consulting. We have, I hope, Betsy Ogaseki, who's the MD at the Bank of Industry, Trade and Investment Company, and Olivier Noël, General Manager of the Paris branch of FDN Bank. Do we have Betsy? Okay, great. Great, and Stéphane Lecoq, who joins from Business France. But maybe, Etienne Giros, we can start with you. I was privileged in exactly, it's symbolic. I was in Lagos in July and visited what I think is one of the modern engineering feats, a 330-meter long oil processing and pumping platform built in South Korea, dragged over to Lagos for final engineering, built by, well, commissioned by Total. It's now being installed off the coast of Nigeria. And obviously Total took a risk, let's say. In 2014, it decided to take this final investment decision on what is a huge multi-billion-dollar project. And we see where the oil prices today, it's been handsomely rewarded. But there are lots of other French companies active in Nigeria. Perhaps you could give us a sense of the enthusiasm among the French corporate world for Nigeria, a bit of a framework around that.
Thank you, Nick, and good morning, everyone. Yes, the French company's presence in Nigeria is huge and very important, and in CIAN, we believe very strongly in Nigeria, and we try to convince our members to invest in this country. CIAN, the French Council for Investors in Africa, is an association bringing all the French companies invested or trading in Africa or towards Africa. We have 180 members, companies, and we represent approximately or roughly 80% of the French interest in Africa. So you have in front of you someone who is representing the French private sector in Africa. So regarding Nigeria, we have, first of all, the conviction, which is that we believe, of course, and it's quite normal in Sian, we believe in the future of Africa and in its development capacity, and especially in Nigeria. What could it be different? Nigeria is the most important country and the first economy in the continent, and our job in Sian is to convince the French companies to invest in Africa. Naturally, they are called, or their tendency is to go to Francophone countries. And we try to convince them to invest in Anglophone speaking countries, and especially in Nigeria. But you have to understand that to do so, you need to have a quite positive framework to invest in those countries. It's not so easy. To invest in Africa, it's not only necessary to go to school, to read books and so on. You have to understand the country and to understand the business climate of the country. So the first point is to have a long-term visibility. And it's very important, especially since Nigeria is an oil product, or is seen as an oil product country. And the first message we try to transmit to our members is that this idea that Nigeria equals oil product country is not true. You see, explain very well that it's 9% of the GDP. So you companies don't hesitate to invest in all the sectors of this country. The second point, to have a long-term visibility, is a business climate. First, I want to insist on one point. There are new competitors in Africa now. New competitors are coming from the East, from Asia, especially from China. And as you know, there are quite a difference of behavior between those companies from the East and our European companies. And the first one, I think, is a CSR attitude and obligations. As you know, we are very focused on green economy, on social behavior in our investments. And it's very important to explain and to do that the business climate is coherent with those obligations. So the business climate, another point, is that is or are the companies or the entrepreneurs welcome or not? We know very well something in France is that the companies, the private sector, is not always very well appreciated and seen. It's very funny in France to see how the companies and the private sector is attacked. And so it's important to have a favorable atmosphere to invest in. You see, you have to understand that a private company, when they decide an investment, they have to present it to the investment committee and to the board, and the decision has to be taken between several or different countries or areas. And the business climate is one of the factors who helps to take the decision. So we have to examine what is the business climate in Nigeria. The other point is the competition conditions. It is very important for the private sector that the competition conditions are fair. We don't discuss very much on the level of the conditions, because it is the problematic of the country or the state. But the important point for us is to be sure that everybody is treated at the same level. That's very important, because then we can compete with the fair on the fair manner. Another point is the political stability. Can you imagine? If you have an expert that Total have made a huge investment, and those investments are covered for 20, 25, 30 years. how will be the political situation in that time, and it's very important for the investors to be sure of the stability of the political side. It doesn't mean that the politicians are to be the same, only the rules. And regarding this point, there is another point, which is the fair justice. This is very important for us to have a fair justice and a fair law and common law. In fact, we have to convince our investors to overcome their fears on Africa and on Nigeria in particular. And we spend a lot of time to do so. And the last point, to finish, not to be too long, is that we try to attract SME to invest in Nigeria. You have explained and you have shown all the big French groups invested in Nigeria. It's a fact. But I think there is a huge place for the SMEs. And those factors I've explained are very important for SMEs to take the decision to invest. So we try to do so.
Great, thank you very much. Now, let's pretend I'm a wealthy businessman and I want to invest in Nigeria. I would obviously love that to be the case. But how do I navigate entry into the Nigerian market? Because for some people, some investors, Nigeria may have a reputation as a more complicated market to enter. I presume one of the first things you do is get a partner. But which partner? Where do you get? What sort of law companies do you have to speak to? Law firms, banks? What would you advise?
Thank you, Nick. And I'd like to first say good morning to Their Excellency, and all the guests. That's a very pertinent question, actually, because very often when we're talking about investment, we're talking about the opportunities, but not necessarily the steps that investors have to take. Now, in Nigeria, it's a complex environment, just as Nick has said, and that often means that information will not necessarily be obvious from the external point of view. I shared a little anecdote with Nick just before we started. I said that I consider myself a foreign investor both in France and in Nigeria. When I started out my business here, I didn't have to consult several partners because information was out there. Slightly different when you're talking about Nigeria. And there are two things that I would say. One, the first thing as a foreign investor is to go through NIPC, which is the Nigeria Investment Promotion Commission, because they are the organization that is mandated to deal with foreign investors. They have a one-stop shop, and what that does is it unites all the different organizations that would be involved. So, for example, the Corporate Affairs Commission, if, for example, you're in agribusiness, it might be the department that deals with registration and licenses, the tax authorities, etc. Also, what's also very important is that if in the future you have a problem with partnerships, they are the authority that you can go to. You don't have to go through them, but if you don't go through them, should you have an issue, you can't go back through them. They would register you and know that you are a foreign investor in the country. So that's the first thing that I would advise. The second thing would be to also partnerships. Partnerships are key and critical in navigating the environment. We often think of investment in just one perspective, but there are several different ways in which you might want to engage in business in Nigeria. You might want, for example, are you investing in a partnership with government or JV, 100% equity? There are different ways you might want to engage in business in Nigeria, or distributorship. But all of those mean engaging with using partners. For example, law firms. Two of the key partnerships that are very good are law firms and banks. Banks have a wealth of information, especially when it has to do with capital importation, which is a very specific requirement. As you know, the foreign exchange markets are regulated. And if you are an investor and you bring in your capital, you bring it under a certification process. and which works very well. You can get that done in 24 hours. Once you get your documentation, your bank in Nigeria is very much aware of the processes and the documents, which are not at all onerous. They're actually quite straightforward. Once the funds come in, you get this capital document. Now that allows you to repatriate your funds under the investor window, the CBN rate of foreign exchange, with your capital, should you wish to divest in the future, or your returns in terms of dividends. So I think that is probably very key and critical. So just to terminate, examine the Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission, the first one, and number two, engage partners through your lawyers and the banks, and number three, make sure you get your certificate of capital and quotation, which is not at all an onerous process. It's actually quite straightforward.
Great, thank you very much for that. It provides perfect transition, as it were, to what you did well. Now, we were talking about foreign exchange. Foreign exchange risk in Nigeria is, it's quite something. If in 2015 it was 150 naira to the dollar, it's 365 naira to the dollar today. That's almost have an operation, because you're coming in hopefully at the bottom of the market, and a new economic cycle is about to begin. Is that too optimistic view? Do we have microphones as well?
Thanks a lot. And morning, Mrs. Ambassador. Good morning to all of you. Very briefly, so I don't quite look like the picture that's on the slide. Briefly, to introduce myself, so I'm the head of the Paris branch of First Bank Nigeria, UK, which is the longest established bank in France. We've been in France for about 10 years, in the UK since 1974, and in Nigeria for about 125 years. So technically, the oldest commercial bank in West Africa, for sure. I'll answer your point around the FX, but I'll also make a broader point, because I think this is probably of interest to the audience around what I see as some of the investment stories for the private sector, the French private sector in Nigeria. Building on my experience with the IFC World Bank Group, which is one of the largest investors in Nigeria. So quickly to start around the FX issue, which I think is critical. In fact, this was an opportunity for us to engage players like Total, who typically would be going to their traditional French relationship banks. But at the height of the FX crisis some months ago, they ended up having mounds of nairas which they could not repatriate. I think what's happened in the interim is obviously through the upswing in the oil prices and the build-up in reserves, that issue has to some extent faded away. The parallel rate has pretty much converged towards the official rate. And through the various windows that CBN, the central bank, is managing, I think when you want dollars, you actually get dollars at a price, but essentially you will get dollars. First Bank is in a bit of a peculiar situation. It used to be the central bank of Nigeria some years ago. We've been privileged to have as our CEOs, CBN governors, including former Governor Sanusi. And FBN UK is actually one of the holders of CBN reserves overseas, so we have a pretty good vision of what happens on that space. So I think essentially that space now is, to some extent, much more stable than it was some months ago. And investors who are basically in Nigeria and not on the veto list of imports can actually deal relatively well with FX. What I wanted to say quickly around my views on the Nigerian investment story outside of oil and gas, which is pretty much what we had as an agenda for today. So at IFC, we were one of the very early investors in telecoms. We invested in MTN Nigeria when we got the license as equity investors. And when we exited 2 years ago, this was the largest capital gain that IFC made in the telecom sector globally, worldwide. Probably, I think, south of $400 million for our capital gain on that particular equity investment. And fintech was one of the areas that we identified very early on, to build on what Andrew was saying around the dynamism of the ICT space. Fintech is one of the areas where we've seen a lot of early stage equity investments, and I think France, we're surprised not to see Mr. Niel and Free, who are currently looking at countries like Senegal. We're surprised not to see them take a more active stance in the Nigerian ICT space, which is frankly one of the most dynamic around Africa right now. We had also invested, we as IFC at the time, heavily into the independent power projects. That's been much more difficult. So coming back to the points that Mr. Geros was making around the doing business environment, I think the space for public-private partnerships in Nigeria has been slightly more difficult to put together, which means that people who have invested in the power space, in distribution and transmission, and obviously power generation have actually faced an uphill battle. But I think essentially the French experience around utilities, not just the power sector, but also waste management, public transport. There's huge areas of potential investment. If you look at what they've done in Côte d'Ivoire, post crisis, we expect the big French utility companies to be far more active players, not just in Lagos states, but I would say in the major economic areas and business areas of Nigeria. I think for the SMEs, which also we were supporting back at IFC, it's a matter of going there, finding the right partners. But I think essentially Nigeria is a space that you have to try and build your own momentum.
Great. Thank you very much.